A father says 2 years ago he took his son for a psychiatric evaluation after he threatened to kill himself and his parents.
Well, the next day, the father says his son committed an unthinkable crime against his parents. That father sat down with WIAT 42 News reporter Para Shulman in his first interview and told her that he thinks the tragedy could have been prevented.
November 11th, 2013. Wade Montgomery, his wife Renee, and their son Travis are home for the night after a long day.
Somewhere around 11 o'clock, I heard my wife scream out my name.
That night, Renee Montgomery was murdered. Wade fighting for his life, and their 16-year-old son Travis would be arrested for the crimes. The night before, Wade says he and his wife had to pick Travis up from jail. He'd been arrested for public intoxication.
He jumped up and got in my face and screamed out that he wished that he was dead. I knew we had to try to get him some help because, you know, that wasn't right. He shouldn't be feeling that way.
The Montgomerys drove Travis to Walker Baptist Medical Center in Jasper.
Right there in front of me when he was talking to the admitting nurse, said he thought about strangling me and my wife on the way down there.
Wade says he wanted his son admitted to a hospital to get help. But according to this lawsuit, Walker Baptist didn't have any open beds in their psychiatric unit. Neither did several hospitals nearby. The document says one in Decatur did have space, but Travis didn't want to go. Doctors released him against medical advice, so Travis's parents took him home.
I wasn't worried about me and my wife because didn't have no idea in our head our son would do this.
That night, Wade Montgomery says his son tried to stab him to death, then turned on his mother.
But I heard her scream out that she thought he slit her throat. And there's nothing I could do.
What went wrong? Could any of this have been prevented? This lawsuit, filed by Wade Montgomery's attorneys, claims it could have.
Under Alabama law, the parent has an absolute legal right to have their minor child admitted and treated without the minor's consent and even against the minor's will.
We thought at the time he had to sign the documents to get released, and he could make the decision that whether he be seen or not seen.
That was Para Shulman reporting a difficult story. Travis Montgomery is still awaiting trial for his mother's murder. We did reach out to Walker Baptist Medical Center about that lawsuit, and they sent us this statement. This matter involves a pending lawsuit as well as a criminal investigation. Therefore, out of respect for Mr. Montgomery and the legal process, Baptist Health System and Walker Baptist feel we should not discuss this matter outside of the legal process at this time.
Elsewhere